What made Jahandar Shah the first puppet king of the Mughal Empire? Find out in today's episode. Welcome back to Prospect Everything. Today, we unravel the fascinating story of a short-lived but tumultuous reign in the Mughal Empire. Jahandar Shah, the emperor who ruled for just a year but left an enduring legacy. From political intrigue to a controversial lifestyle, let's dive in. Jahandar Shah, also known as Mirza Muhammad Muizzuddin, was born in the Deccan Suba to Emperor Bahadur Shah I and Nizam Bai, the daughter of Fateh Yavar Jung of Hyderabad. In 1671, his grandfather Aurangzeb recognized his potential and appointed him Vizier of Balkh. But Jahandar Shah's path to the throne was anything but smooth. Following his father's death on February 27, 1712, he and his brother Azimus Shan declared themselves emperors, sparking a fierce succession battle. Ultimately, Jahandar Shah emerged victorious after Azimus Shan's assassination on March 17, 1712. Jahandar Shah's reign marked a turning point in Mughal politics. For the first time, the concept of kingmakers gained prominence, with nobles like Zulfikar Khan holding real power. Under Zulfikar Khan's influence, Jahandar Shah abolished the jizya tax and sought alliances with the Marathas, Rajputs and other Hindu chieftains. Titles like Maharaja and Mirza Raja Savai were bestowed upon prominent leaders such as Ajit Singh of Marwar and Jai Singh of Amber. But Jahandar Shah's policies weren't all progressive. The oppressive treatment of Banda Bahadur and the Sikhs continued, showcasing the conflicting nature of his administration. Known for his hedonistic lifestyle, Jahandar Shah spent much of his reign indulging in luxury and entertainment. His court was often the stage for music and dance, and his favorite consort, Lal Kunwar, played a significant role in shaping his decisions. Lal Kunwar, once a lowly dancing girl, was elevated to queen consort, causing outrage among the nobility and the people. Even Aurangzeb's surviving daughter, Zinatun Nisa, opposed their relationship. One of the most infamous aspects of Jahandar Shah's reign was the implementation of the Ijara system. This revenue farming scheme allowed the highest bidder to manage tax collection, often leading to exploitation. While it helped stabilize the empire's finances temporarily, it placed a heavy burden on peasants, especially during times of natural disaster or crop failure. Jahandar Shah's downfall was as dramatic as his rise. On January 10, 1713, his nephew Farrukhsiyar, with the help of the Sayyid brothers, defeated him in the battle at Agra. Captured and brought to Delhi, Jahandar Shah was imprisoned and later executed on February 11, 1713. Despite his brief reign, Jahandar Shah made contributions to Mughal coinage, reinstating couplets and issuing coins in gold, silver, and copper. The gold mohr, struck in Mustaqilul Mulk, stands as a testament to his reign. Jahandar Shah's reign may have lasted just a year, but it reflects a pivotal moment in Mughal history, a time when power dynamics shifted and the empire struggled to maintain its glory. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities of leadership and the consequences of indulgence. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Prospect Everything. Let us know in the comments which historical figure you'd like us to cover next. Thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.